The Little Mermaid II returned to the sea. Aboard an elegant royal schooner, Ariel, Prince Eric, and their newborn daughter Melody sailed toward a very special family reunion. Ariel's father, King Triton, and a host of merfolk rose from the waves. Ariel and Eric waited happily to present beautiful baby Melody to her proud grandpa. Triton was delighted to meet his baby granddaughter. He gave her a beautiful golden locket, which magically revealed her heritage as a part of the mer world. The joyous celebration was suddenly interrupted by the appearance of Ursula's sinister sister Morgana and her hench shark Undertow. The wicked sea witch tried to kidnap the baby Melody, but Eric, Ariel, and Triton foiled her terrible plan. The evil Morgana screamed to the Sea King, "This isn't the end, Triton! It's just the beginning!" With that, Morgana disappeared into a funnel of foaming dark water. Ariel and Eric decided that the best way to protect their daughter from Morgana was to build a mighty wall separating their castle from the sea. The worried parents also decided to keep the truth about Melody's mermaid heritage a secret from her. She was forbidden to venture into the ocean. Triton was heartbroken that he could not watch his precious granddaughter grow, but he understood Ariel's decision. Sadly, Triton threw the locket into the sea. He assigned his faithful crustacean confidant Sebastian to keep a watchful eye on Melody. "12 years passed, and Melody grew up filled with a headstrong spirit and a deep love of the sea. Unbeknownst to her parents, Melody often breached the giant wall, visiting with her sea friends and adding to her impressive collection of underwater treasures. For Melody, something was missing. Much as her mother Ariel once longed for life above the ocean's surface, Melody dreamt of a life beneath the waves. One day, on the bottom of the ocean, Melody discovered a beautiful locket bearing her name. Ariel was too frightened to explain to Melody what the locket meant or where it came from. Angry and confused, Melody rowed off into the open sea to learn the meaning of the locket. Sebastian watched helplessly as Melody's little boat sailed away. Over the years, hidden in her iceberg fortress, Morgana had been keeping a watchful eye on Melody through a glowing magical orb. As Melody rowed out to sea, Morgana saw that her moment of evil opportunity had finally arrived. The wicked sea witch immediately sent Undertow to lure the defenseless Melody to Morgana's watery lair. Undertow quickly found Melody and convinced her that Morgana had the answers to all of her questions. All she had to do was follow him. The crafty sea witch welcomed the innocent Melody to her palace. Morgana used a potion left behind by Ursula to magically transform Melody into a mermaid. Morgana told Melody that the spell would last only if she returned with King Triton's magic trident. The sea witch told her that King Triton was a thief who had stolen the trident. Meanwhile, the frantic Sebastian ran to warn Ariel and Eric that their daughter had gone off to sea all alone. The royal couple immediately sought the help of King Triton. At Ariel and Eric's request, Triton raised his trident and with a brilliant beam of light, magically returned Ariel to her original mermaid form. Ariel was happily reunited with her father and with her childhood companions, Sebastian and Flounder. Together, the three old friends splashed off to rescue Melody. As she searched for King Triton, Melody learned to use her new fins and met an adventurous penguin named Tip and a walrus named Dash. With her new pals, who wanted nothing more than to be heroes, Melody approached the golden, shimmering metropolis of Atlantica, home of King Triton. Melody and her friends secretly entered Triton's throne room and hid under a table. As she watched the worried Triton, Melody got a strange feeling. The Sea King wasn't a thief at all. But Melody, still trusting the evil Morgana, waited for the Mer King to leave the room. After a moment's hesitation, Melody swiftly took the trident. When Ariel arrived, she immediately noticed that her father's trident was missing. She knew that only a descendant of the throne could remove the trident, which meant that Melody must have taken it. Ariel suspected that Morgana was to blame. Returning to the ice fortress, Melody was greeted by a happy and eager Morgana. Just as Melody was ready to hand Morgana the trident, Ariel swam into the room. "You're a mermaid?" Melody and Ariel asked one another at the same time. Melody was heartbroken to discover that her mother had hidden her true identity. Angry and perplexed, Melody gave the trident to Morgana, giving the Sea Witch the power to control the 7 seas. Melody knew instantly that she had made a terrible mistake. Now raging with the power of the trident, Morgana captured Ariel and imprisoned Melody. Triton, Eric, and an army of sea creatures quickly assembled to battle the now powerful Sea Witch. With the power of the trident at Morgana's command, it seemed that all was lost. Even the brave King Triton admitted defeat and bowed down to Morgana. Meanwhile, in an act of bravery worthy of true heroes, Tip and Dash freed Melody from her underwater ice cell. Sebastian took care of Morgana's evil manta rays, Cloak and Dagger. With that, they all splashed away to help King Triton. Summoning all her courage, Melody quietly climbed up behind Morgana. Quick as a flash, the brave girl snatched the trident from the bewildered sea witch's hand and tossed it to her grandfather. With all his strength and fury, Triton aimed his trident at Morgana. In a blinding green flash, Morgana was imprisoned in an ice block, never to hurt Triton, his family, or his subjects again. With Morgana defeated, Melody was reunited with her parents and embraced her proud grandfather for the very first time. Back at the castle, the power of the trident dissolved the imposing seawall in a luster of golden light. The castle and its inhabitants could once again enjoy the sparkling world of the waves. With Morgana's threatening presence forever removed, the worlds of land and sea finally existed peacefully as one, and Melody's entire family, human and merfolk, lived together in harmony.